Hey, how's it going? How's it going, everyone? It's Virgason up in here. Welcome back to those of you who are already subscribed. You're my people. To those who are new, my name is Virgason and I am a clothing designer turned mystic. Your local internet sister from another mista, spiritual advisor, and here to empower you. I actually wanted to talk to you guys all today about a very juicy topic that is very near and dear to me. And this topic is actually about twin flames. So why is this conversation so important, you ask? Well, the reason why it's important is because it's important to me. Your girl over here is actually a twin flame. One of the twins of the flames. I actually have been meaning to have a conversation started about this and even reading some about this a long time ago, but I never got around to it and never felt called to talk about it just yet. And truth be told, a part of me was like, I don't know if I'm ready to dive into that fire. Well, beach today, I'm ready. I actually want to address and share what I believe my perspective is about what twin flames is about and what twin flames means to me and how twin flames can mean for you moving forward. I know there are plenty of information and sources on the internet that can be helpful and is useful, but I want to put my 2 cents into that little pond, and I think it'll be of much value and empowerment to you all today. So before we get started, I actually feel compelled to light a candle. And now I'm going to light an incense stick. Okay, we're ready. Twin flames. Where do I start? I believe the purpose of a twin flame is to bring humanity into higher thinking, being, feeling, and most essentially, loving. The purpose of twin flames crossing each other's paths this lifetime and all other lifetimes is to come together to collaborate in a joint belief in cause and mission to help propel humanity into a higher way of perceiving love and understanding love and compassion and being empathetic towards one another in order to advance humanity towards a beneficial path. I also understand that not all twin flames are meant to be together this lifetime or maybe past lifetimes, but what twin flames are meant to do is that when they get together, they ignite a spark in one another to become awoken, to be awakened into their spiritual journey, to start beginning the work, the mission they were brought here for. This may blend into starseed stories, and this is something that I will talk to you guys about another time. It'll be story time with Sin, and I'll share with you guys my knowledge and understanding of what starseeds are, and we can go from there. So it's going to be a very beautiful, exciting journey and relationship we're going to have with one another when it comes to spiritual learning, and also just all together really nice stories to learn about, food for thought when it comes to applying it to our life and how we want to live, because oftentimes a lot of lore and mythology and even stories passed down from our grandparents often serve as either a moral story or some sort of story to get us to think twice about what lessons in life that the world has to offer to us. The purpose of twin flames is to cross paths with one another this lifetime and awaken themselves to a spiritual journey in working towards advancing humanity onto a higher path, more evolved, less barbaric, where we are more compassionate and understanding of each other. We hold more space towards one another. We love each other more and we're more kind to one another. We don't abuse, hurt, manipulate, exploit, or control one another. how does that work? I know a lot of twin flames, we want to be together this lifetime, and it's like a love unlike anything you've ever experienced before. It's a passion unlike anything you've ever felt before. It's such a strong desire and a fire within your gut and your soul that you can't even explain, and sometimes you feel like going crazy because nobody understands it, but only you do. You get it. That's the key of twin flames, is you know if you're one. You don't need anyone else to tell you. You know. Yes, the whole mission. Sometimes we aren't meant to be with one another, with our twin, this lifetime, to carry out our mission. But the important part is we remind each other that there is a mission. What is this mission, you ask? Well, when you cross paths with your twin flame, there's a part of you inside, in your heart, that opens up and expands and loves so much more deeply and cares so much more deeply and feels so much more deeply than you ever thought you could be capable of. It's like your capacity to be human is multiplied by like infinity. You feel so much more love, compassion, and joy, and happiness, and spectrums of emotions, an array of emotions you never thought you could even feel. And the beauty of this, what all of this encompasses and what all of this means, is that you have tapped into what it feels like to experience unconditional love. And that is such a beautiful thing from universe, from God, from divine. And you are the living embodiment of understanding what unconditional love means. Even if the other person betrays you or hurts you and does things that are seemingly so unkind that you normally would not forgive other people for, but this person you can't help but love. You've truly tapped into yourself and truly understood what love really means. Love has no condition, right? Love has no exceptions to love. Love is just love. Love just is. It flows in you. It's part of who you are. It's what makes this world. It's what makes us, right? And once you tap into that source, you know how that feeling is like, and you never can forget it. That's why I believe we so easily mistaken that into a form of codependency, that we need to have that again. In order to sustain that, we need to be with our twin flame to like feel more of it. But the truth is, our twin flames reminded us how that feels like within ourselves. Our emotions are emulated and simulated within ourselves. We create it biologically and emotionally and spiritually, energetically. We are our own conductor houses of emotions, but it was sparked externally. It was provoked and inspired and influenced externally to bring us to that reminder of how it feels. And with that feeling we carry on forward, we carry on this emotion of an understanding of unconditional love, and we share it with other people. We spread it. We teach other people unconditional love. We give unconditional love to other people. And this glow is what emanates to everyone around us, and they too go into a form of awakening. And they learn a higher way of loving, living, and being. And so even though we may not be able to continue to share the love with our twin actively with our physical selves on an energetic level or a higher selves level, we're always connected. And we're sharing this mission either with one another or separate from one another. And the largest part of twin flames, when we get thrown into a spiral of exploring and discovering and experiencing unconditional love unlike anything we've ever had before, our first initial thought is, oh my God, I need to be with that twin again. They're the only ones who make me feel alive. They're the only ones who can understand me. They feel like home. And that is the truth. But that feeling was sparked within you. You had it in you all along as a twin flame. And you take this feeling and you carry on the mission to teach others what it's like to feel this way. So many other people in the world that's never experienced a spectrum like this. And yes, you can work alongside your twin flame to emanate and serve as an example so other people can see you guys are like the ideal power couple or the ideal relationship to aspire for. But you two alone can embody love and show others what it's like to love yourself and embrace yourself and become unconditional to yourself. to face all the fears and triggers that were brought to you through your twin, the experiences with your twin, and realize those are opportunities for you to heal. So that brings us to where we are today. And that's why I feel like having a twin flame reading is so important. And I finally got that out of my chest. And so I'm gonna start a series of this, and it's gonna be a twin flame collective reading. And if it speaks to you, that is perfect. Chef's kiss. And if you want a personal reading from me after this and you like what you heard and it's really helping you and it spoke some truths to you, unlike anything you've heard before, my website is www.vergason.com, and you can find it under my book a reading link. You can book this several packages that can accommodate your financial situation, what you feel is best for you. I can meet you there and I can help you with your twin flame journey. Okay, so with that being said, let's dive right into the reading, okay?